Hey friends, welcome back to She's At It Again. It is a warm August afternoon, not too hot today. We've had a little break in the heat, but let's not let summer escape without making something that reminds us of the beach, even if you didn't get to go, like me. So let's go over to the cooktop and we're gonna make some Florida Keys citrus chicken. I have baked rice going in the oven out in the sunroom, and we're going to put it all together by the end, and I'll let you know what it looks like. But this is a pretty quick meal to whip up, so let's go over and give it a try. Okay, so I have my skillet heating up. My directions, which are ones that I wrote years ago, says to cook the chicken in garlic and butter over medium heat for 8 to 10 minutes. So I have my tablespoon of butter already sectioned out there. And I have a doggie right at my feet. She's got to watch everything I do to make sure I'm doing it right. So 3 tablespoons, or not 3 tablespoons, 3 cloves of garlic. Let me get my different spoon that it comes out of better. I say that a clove of garlic is about a half a teaspoon. So we'll go with about 1.5 teaspoons of garlic. That looks like about 1.5 teaspoons. Now I always say garlic is good unless you burn it or singe it in a skillet, then garlic is not good at all. At all. So we want to keep this moving because I do not like singed garlic. I don't mind it being a little toasted, but I don't want it to burn. All right, we're going to put our chicken in it, and I just have, these are actually just 2 chicken breasts, and they're cut like sideways, like a pancake. So we picked up a package of those recently, and they'll work just fine with this. And these are not seasoned or anything. I just washed them, cut all the excess fat off of them, and put them on this paper towel to dry a little bit. Stuck them in the fridge, so they've just been waiting on us patiently in the refrigerator. Turn that heat up just a bit. So tonight for dinner, we have a friend coming over. We're having this, and this is the Florida Keys citrus chicken. I'll put it over baked rice. I've made homemade honey rolls, and we're having a roasted sweet potato salad, and then we'll have watermelon for dessert. So that is a typical summertime dinner that's oh so good because very little cook time, and it just has just the flavors of summer. All right, we're only supposed to cook this until it's no longer pink, turning it over once. All right, while we're waiting for that to cook, I have my lime juice in a cup. And by now you should have seen, if you're a subscriber, you should have seen the video that came out recently that talked about how to always have lime on hand. And these were frozen in little tiny cubes with a tablespoon each. So I got 2 of the lime juice ice cubes and put in this morning, and it's been thawing. So we have 2 tablespoons of lime juice, and then our lime peel that we keep in the refrigerator. The O stands for organic, and this is lime peel. And we need 1 teaspoon of lime peel. We're going to add that to the lime juice. And I keep ginger in my freezer, ground up in a peanut butter jar, of course. But this is organic ginger, and we need 1/4 of a teaspoon of ginger. So I'm just going to take one of these little blobs. They kind of stick together in little blobs. I'm just going to take this tiny little blob and put in there. That's about 1/4 of a teaspoon. If you've never had fresh ginger, don't feel bad. I'd say I was 30 years old before I ever had fresh ginger. And I open it up, and for some reason, this smells like furniture polish to me, but not in a bad way. It just smells good. It smells like my grandma's furniture polish. I can't explain that, but I love the taste of fresh ginger. Powdered ginger, not so much. It really doesn't have a lot of taste to me, but fresh ginger makes a world of difference. So if you've never used it before, go ahead and get a little knob of ginger, take it home, just kind of scrape the outside surface of it off and use a really fine grater. Grate this up and put it either in a little zip top bag, labeled up, and put it in the freezer, and you can use it like that. I think it will change your world when a recipe calls for ginger and you've used fresh as opposed to the powdered kind, because again, powdered kind don't taste like anything to me. It just doesn't. But watch it though, because this could be a little powerful as far as the spice effect, as far as the heat. All right, we're also going to add about 1/8 of a teaspoon of crushed red pepper, and that's what's in this jar. And I'm just going to say a pinch of it. You can always add more heat to yours later, but you can't take it away once you've added to it. And we have someone else eating with us tonight. I'm not sure if she's fond of the heat or not, so I'll go lightly on that. All right, I'm going to put these back in the freezer. I'm also going to add to this about 2 tablespoons of orange juice. Now, normally, people buy the canned concentrate orange juice. To me, that does not taste good. Most orange juice in the refrigerated section do not taste good, but there's one that I buy at Kroger. It's the Kroger Simple Truth Organic Orange Juice, and it tastes so good. It's like a fresh orange. So if anything tastes like Florida, it's a fresh squeezed orange. So I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of orange juice to this as well. And if you don't have a Kroger in your town, sorry, Oklahoma friends, I know y'all are going, we don't even have a Kroger. Just find something that tastes really good. Or you can always get oranges and squeeze them, but I had to buy organic oranges just for this one orange for this recipe today, because we're going to put our fresh pieces of fresh orange that I peeled. It said only turn this once, but that was pink on the top, so I'm cheating. I'm flipping it over again. Anyway, I had to buy a whole bag of organic oranges because our stores don't just sell one organic orange. You have to buy 3 pounds of them, which is fine. I like oranges a lot. I'll wind up zesting those and using the oranges. I'll probably just eat them fresh because I really like oranges. I'm trying to keep this garlic moving on the bottom because I do not want it to get too dark. Let's check this side and make sure it's cooked, and that looks good. If you have someone who's gluten-free and needs a really good dinner that's really satisfying, but something light like this, fix this for them. This is gluten-free. Because we're serving it over rice. I use basmati rice, but you're free to use whatever kind of rice you want. But basmati is just my particular favorite because it smells like popcorn. When you open it up, it smells like popcorn when you're cooking it, and it kind of has the flavor of popcorn. I think it's delightful. But I'd never had basmati rice growing up either. I don't know what kind we had. Long grain, I don't know. I don't even think I knew there was a different kind, even though a lot of my family are rice farmers. A lot of them. I mean, like, they grow a lot of rice. I have no idea what they grow. I don't have a clue. So if any of my relatives are watching, clue me in as to what kind of rice is grown up there. I don't know. I say up there because they live just north of us. All right, we're going to add our juice mixture to this. So you got to scoot over there, buddy. This is our orange pieces from the orange that we peeled earlier. That wasn't a navel orange, but it was almost like weirdly easy to get the peel off of it. I was expecting to really battle with it, but I didn't battle with it at all. Okay, we're going to cook this for 2 minutes longer. I'm going to go ahead and put a lid on that just to capture that heat. Turn the burner down just a tad, and we'll let it finish cooking for a couple of minutes, and then we'll have our rice ready to put underneath it. All right, we like about 7 minutes on our rice being done. It only cooks for 30 minutes, so you can tell how quick this is gone. I'm going to go ahead and turn the burner off, leave the lid on, and we'll come back and I'll show you what the final product looks like. All right, because this doesn't have a handle on it, I'm just going to dish this out. This almost looks too pretty to be cooked rice, but seriously, I just took it straight out of the oven. If you haven't watched the video for baked rice, go watch it. It will change your life. I'm not even kidding you. Not exaggerating. It's so good. This is baked with, instead of water, I use chicken bone broth, homemade chicken bone broth, but you can use beef broth, you can use vegetable stock, you can use whatever. It just gives it such a wonderful flavor, along with the popcorn fragrance. Doesn't hurt either, too. And this is never, ever sticky. I say that because I've done commercial size pans of this, and I've done small. This is like my smallest batch. This makes 3 cups of rice. But I've done massive ones, I've done small ones. It always bakes for 30 minutes, and it always comes out perfectly fluffy. It is never sticky. It's, like I said, it's life-changing. All right, we're going to get our skillet and put our chicken on there. If I can scoot this down a bit. All right, and just pour the juice off on it, and that's lime juice, orange juice, garlic, lime peel, and a little bit of red chili pepper flakes. Okay, and we're done. I've just got to make a salad, and we are ready for our dinner guests to arrive, and this is what we have. And this is Florida Keys citrus chicken. Yeah, I had to think for a minute what the name was. Okay, enjoy this in the summertime or in the wintertime if you don't see the video until then. But thanks for joining us, and we look forward to sharing something again with you real soon. Bye, guys.